Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I'm just over by my assembler. I have hopefully gotten this all right. So let's go ahead and move that out of the way. Let's throw this in here, and in theory, I should put this in and everything should get pulled out. It did. Should be all placed in. Yep, there should be, yep. All right, so last thing I need to do is put this in there. And there we go. So there is the emitter, the Cpm emitter. That wasn't actually too bad. I'm getting really fast at doing that actually. So yeah, as we can see, I've done quite a few. Not looking forward to this one, but the ZPM version. But there we go. We should have enough. I gotta charge up my one here. I need to see if there's like a battery thing that charges this in my inventory, because 250,000 is not much. Or can I add? I don't know if I can like upgrade that. I have no idea, to be honest. All right, so let's take a look at that. Yep, there is the Cpm emitter. Let's throw it on the ground and pick it up. I'm pretty sure these have already been, I did that with those. But yeah, all right, just making sure I have all the recipes. So I think, ooh, let's get that before we use that up. And there they are. Ooh, I am out of room down there. I should probably I have another interface. What was I going to do? Oh, I think I was going to use that on these. I don't remember if I have enough channels. Let me check that really quick. Blue. Oh, I have plenty. I think I did change that not that long ago. So let me, before I forget, throw a new channel over here. I'm trying to get all the patterns that I have out of my A system that I can't fit in places. Just trying to clean up my A system a bit. All right, so that's there. I can't remember, did I? No. I should just have like, here, craft 10. There we go. So I have a bunch on me. So let's, do I need to make a recipe for this? Probably not. I'm never gonna craft another advanced circuit assembly machine. ZPM, there's no need. All right, but there is that. All right, so now we have that. Question is, how am I? Yeah, I don't have enough for the ZPM battery yet. I'm thinking, well, here, let's craft this off. ZPM circuit assembler. What was running? I could have sworn I had muffler upgrades on like all this stuff. It's this. Just get a thing. Although I think it's, well, I might be using it. I don't know. All right, so we got the assembler. What I'm thinking is changing the diode. I need a diode, the ZPM, for the clean room. So we'll get rid of the Ludicrous transformer, and we'll replace this with, oh wait, is that gonna, yeah, actually that could work. I'll put the transformer right here, I think. Is that what I'm gonna do? I mean, I could craft a ZPM energy hatch, but I don't. There's no point to like upgrade these really. Yeah. So we'll move this transformer to right here to power this, and then we will get the ZPM diode. I can just do a. I think I can just do a 2 amp. I think. Because I only have 2 machines in there, so they're only ever going to pull 2 amps of. So ZPM, what are we looking at here? Oh, of course, these are so easy to make. All right, so let me get that crafted up. Good. Where are you? Oh, here it is. I'll turn around. My base is getting pretty large. So we're gonna need some cables in there. I may need to upgrade because this can only pull 1 amp of ZPM. I may need to upgrade. Oh no, I think I'm already prepared actually. Well, that's not what I want to do. I could put this inside, but it's kind of awkward because you can't put it in the floor. Alright, okay, so those can handle 4 and this can handle 2. Alright, so that's actually fine. I don't need to upgrade anything. Perfect. Clean room. Alright, so let me get this crafted up and we will come back. Alright, so easy craft. So let's go ahead and break all this down. Now I need to remember this turns off. This is going to turn off the clean room, so let's not forget to turn it back on before we craft up some more stuff. All right, so I'm going to put not the cable diode. Need this. So Ludicrous transformer, we'll just do, this is LUV, right? Yep. LUV in there, and then the 2 amp ZPM will be there. Facing up that way. Let's break this down. Turn that off really quick. Pull that out. Place down the ZPM one. And put that back on. All right, and that'll fill back up. Now let's right here, let's cut these wires. So we got our ZPM. This is a ZPM machine, right? Yeah. ZPM machine. Let's just make sure I didn't do anything wrong here. It looks like we're good. I may need a couple more cables. Let's paint these orange. Now, there is a multi-block for the Elite's cutting machine. So I wouldn't need to put it in the clean room, but the problem with that is to upgrade it to the next tier. It seems like that's locked behind. The energy hatches are locked behind that tier of cutting machine. If that makes sense, I'm going to need some more cables. So I don't know, other than speed, I don't know if there's any point to get the multi-block for the cutting machine. Yeah, you don't have to have it in the clean room, but I'm going to have to craft up the single one to upgrade the energy hatch on it. I'll show that in a second through NAI, but let's just get this. Hopefully, won't have any explosions here. All right, we're good. I forgot to do a backup right before I started placing down transformers. I usually do. If I'm working with any sort of transformers, I usually I usually back up right away. Yeah, we're good. I was thinking, like, where is the things for that? But I don't have any there. All right, and let's turn this back on. We are good. All right, so just not forget to let's wait a little while before I start crafting up circuits. I wish the better energy hatches like sped that up. I feel like that should be like a thing. I don't know. Maybe make it longer at lower and then have it speed up. I don't know, it needs to be like halved by each tier, but I don't know. Just something with, because there's absolutely no point to getting a better energy hatch on the clean room, except for, like, since I'm sending Cpm, it's just easier to do a higher tier. But, yeah, alright, so we have a Cpm circuits. Now, that will let us, could probably just disassemble that. If it will let me. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Alright. So we'll disassemble that, get some of the LUV parts back. I may use them for something else. I guess we'll throw that in there. Oh, I forgot to put that circuit in. I don't know, I don't remember why it needs a circuit of 1, what needed it. Like, I don't remember. Like, none of the circuit recipes need. I guess I could just check that from the interface terminal. Oh, it's probably like one of those. I don't remember. Maybe it's a data stick or something. I don't remember. But that, for one thing, it'll let us get the next tier of circuits. So what was it? The wetware, I think, is next. But these aren't going to be very easy to get. But we can maybe start looking into crafting these since we have a ZPM now. The other thing it's going to let us do is upgrade the quantum line here to the more expensive parts, but it's cheaper, I guess you would say. So let's take a look at the quantum processor. So we're doing that recipe. We can now do this recipe, which needs, it does need niobium titanium bolts, which is a bit annoying because niobium is not the easiest right now, but ASOC, I think we are crafting those. Yeah, see, we're already crafting this. So let's, do we need, no. All right, so ASOC, we need one of those, and then niobium bolts. Do I make niobium bolts? I do not make niobium bolts. All right, let's go ahead and pull that out really quick because I have to adjust that recipe. Me craft up some of those as well. All right, so one of those. I'm pretty sure I have room. Yeah, I have room for 3 more. Did I put it in the recipe? All right, I did. I couldn't remember if I put it in there or not. All right, so that'll get 8 bolts. Bolt. All right, and then we can do this again. So let's get rid of all that. So ASOC, platinum wires, and then the niobium bolts. And there we go. We can change that recipe and get those. So that definitely lowers the amount of items needed. All those SMD components do add up after a while, so yeah. So I guess let's look at what we are kind of getting into here with the wetware circuits now that we can craft them. So we have all this stuff, not a problem. Fine, yttrium, barium, cuprate wire. Do I have that? I'm pretty sure I have. All right, I don't have that set, so we might as well get that recipe set up for that. The main problem with these is the circuit boards, because it's a new tier of circuit board, and they are not easy, if I remember last time. I don't know if I have enough room for... Did I? Where did I put that? Where did I put that wire? Did I put it back in? I guess I put it back in the A system. Do I have any room? I don't think I do. All right, and oh, I do. I have one left on that, so I'm gonna have to do something about that room because I am out of channels in there. I think. Yeah, what are we looking at? See, I'm at 32 channels over here and at 32 channels over here. I may have to add a third one in here. I made. Yeah, I may have to do that. The biggest issue is there's so many interfaces on each of these. Like this thing, look at how many interfaces are on this. 10, 11, 14, 18. There's 18 interfaces just on this alone. So, yeah, that's why the channels are so much. I maybe shouldn't have put so many machines in here, but I kind of wanted to have a bunch of the things in here. But I can just add a new network, although I'm getting totally distracted here. Or I wanted this one. I have room for one more P2P channel on this network before I have to add another one that's connecting. So that's also a thing we're getting close to. All right. So we got the yttrium. So all this stuff, easy peasy. We got all that stuff. This though, all right, we don't even have we can't even get the recipe for it. So let me, I do have a data stick, but I'm going to have to get a crystal mainframe. This is not the easiest of crafts here. Those mainframes, any of the mainframes are always kind of time consuming when they need to be. I don't remember that being in there. What am I? Oh, is that? I probably have to do. Yeah, it's probably doing. It probably has to craft up. What am I trying to say? Superconducting wires. Somewhere. Yep. So it has to do. That's why it's crafting up LUV components. But yeah. All right. Let me cut here, and we'll come back. Oh, and really quick, I crafted up another obliterator, an IV recycler. I just wanted to show this. And as we can see how fast we're getting the scrap, I am almost keeping up with this advanced mass fabricator. Not every single one, but we're almost keeping up with keeping this fully supplied with UU matter. Almost. Every once in a while, it'll have to do one without UU amplifier. Like right there. Oh, no, it got it. Right there, we probably will. All right, so there it goes. But then it'll start filling up again. So probably like, what is that, like one out of 5 kind of thing that it doesn't have UU amplifier. I should maybe get another one, maybe. This, yeah, this farm is really... I don't even think this thing can keep up with the farm. Ow. That just grew on me. And there is the neural processing unit. So let's hop on over to assembly and see what this is going to cost. All right. So obviously we have a new circuit board. Fluxed electrum. Okay, I don't think we can do a fluxed electrum yet. All right, IC2 coolant, UU matter. That's a thing. Sterilized growth medium, that's another thing we're gonna have to work on. So HSS bolt, thin silicon rubber sheets, not a problem. Tiny PBI fluid pipes, like we're gonna have to get that automated. If I want to do these circuits, what is this? Reinforced glass tubes. I think that's just in like a... They look a little weird in that blue UI, but I think they're just the regular... Oh, maybe not. Molten reinforced glass in a fluid solidifier. And it's reinforced glass lenses. Oh my goodness. And these are those in a... I mean, I have these... I don't know if I have these auto crafting. But that's definitely a thing. So you need 2 for one of those. Come on now. Really? So you need 4 of these for one of these. And you need 16. You need a stack of... You need a stack of reinforced glass lenses per circuit. You need 32 reinforced glass per circuit. Alright. I don't see any other way to make this. Oh, you can just do reinforced glass, okay. That makes it a little less steps, but it's still just as annoying. Yeah, you need 32 reinforced glass per neuroprocessing unit. That is insane. Flux electrum, we'll have to take a look at that. Stem cells, and... Alright, stem cells, I'm gonna have to... I think you get them from... Alright, so raw growth medium. You get 2. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. So what else we got? Inert pearl fragment? Yeah, we're not there yet either. Black plutonium. Holy cow, is this expensive? Okay, so I don't think we're quite ready to start making this yet. Yeah, I can't get... This is locked behind a tier 2 reactor at least for the stem cells. Alright, so UV stuff is a little out of our range. Flux electrum. I think this is quite... Oh, it's not that bad. It's just a whole bunch of annoying alloys. Astral silver, what is that again? Chromium and silver, yeah. Okay, flux electrum, that isn't bad at all. It's just, I have half of this stuff, most of this stuff is on autocraft already. Alright, so stem cells is going to be annoying. I need to get the PBI. And then, what about these extreme... What about these? So, sodium, or the pretty typical iron chloride. Niobium, titanium foil. This requires so much niobium. I can't wait to get to the next tier of planet so we can actually get a decent amount of niobium. So you do get 16 of these, but it uses LUV circuit like components, a sensor. Oh my goodness, it uses a sensor. Yep, alright. So we are definitely hitting endgame here. This is no joke. if I want to get better circuits. All right, so sterilized growth medium. This is the same as the other one, isn't it? Yeah, it's raw growth medium. At least it's a 1-to-1. That, yeah. There's no other way to get this. Nope. It does need this. Black plutonium. I don't even know where we get black plutonium. Is that like... I don't even think that, is that tier 6 or is that tier 7? That's tier 7. So we're not even anywhere near that black plutonium yet. All right, so we got some things to work on here. I think it's pushing us towards a tier 2 reactor is kind of what we're seeing here. Let me cut here and we'll come back. All right, we are back. So I have decided wetware circuits are out for now, but the tier 2 fusion reactor seems to be kind of the next step in our advancing here. I need it for tritanium and I need it for americium. And it's actually not going to be as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. I was totally thinking I was going to need to craft a whole bunch of superconducting wires again, but I'm actually not going to have to. Because we basically just replace all the stuff on the fusion reactor we have now with better stuff. So the superconducting coil blocks that we have that we spent all that superconducting wires on, I just need to replace them. I mean, this isn't the easiest, but we need to replace the 32 of them with these, which just needs a bunch of circuits. I mean, this isn't cheap. And then the iridium neutron. So there's not a lot of superconducting wires that we need. But there is a lot of materials. But like these aren't even that bad. It's just tungsten. And the quantum processors, we just upgraded that. So these are even cheaper than they were before. So yeah, lots of circuits. But and these iridium neutron things. So I may need to go get, well, no, I won't, probably not. So there's, yeah, I only need a stack of those. So that's actually not that bad. Because we need 32 of these, so 64 of these. So no, we're good on this stuff. It's just going to take me some while to craft all this stuff up. I did add a whole bunch of molecular assemblers, so I have a whole bunch of room for recipes. So I've added back all these auto crafting. But the one of the things that we need for these is, I think, this one. Yeah, beryllium. I don't have much beryllium, so I'm gonna have to probably go out and throw down my miner. So let's, I'll go do that. Beryllium is on Titan, I think, which I think we're actually already on Titan. I have a... No, we're on series. All right. So I got to, let me go do that and we'll come back. All right, I am in my fusion reactor room trying to figure out kind of how much stuff we need for the new reactor. And I've counted up all the casings. I couldn't remember how many we had originally. But we need 106 fusion casings and 16 Cpm energy hatches. That's basically just a copy of what we have now. But I think I want to replace some more of these casings with like input hatches and output hatches, I think. Now, let me think. Do I need multiple? I may actually not need more than one output hatch, because I'm trying to think. There's 3 different things that we're going to be it's 3 new things basically. One is the next kind of thing for the UV components is Americium, or however you say it. So I'm probably only going to be yeah, I guess I would only be doing it with the like right amount of ingots. So I wouldn't need more output hatches, although I do have set that to neodymium, didn't I? I should just do, because I would have to upgrade less. So I have trying to figure out how to do this is, all right, we have Americium. So if we just figure 2 input hatches and an output hatch for each thing that we need to do, let's just do that way. That's the easiest way. So 2 new input hatches, 1 output hatch. So that's 3. We have geranium. And geranium is radon and gallium, output geranium. So that's another 3. So that's 6 more, 6 hatches. And then tritanium is the other one, the 3rd. And that's molten geranium and tritanium. So I'm thinking 6, what is that? Yeah, 6 more input hatches, 3 more output hatches. On top of what we already have, which is oh my goodness, math. So 6 more. So we have what? How many? We have 2. We have 4. Yeah, we have 4 input hatches now. So I need 10 input hatches. 10 ZPM input hatch. And then 5 ZPM output hatch. And we are adding, what did I say? So 6 more input hatches, 3, so 9. So this is actually going down by 9. So 106 minus 9 is 97 fusion casings. Then obviously the 1 T2 fusion controller, I guess. So I think that is everything. I should make sure that all adds up. Because I can't start upgrading the fusion casings. Well, I can break it down, but I have to make sure I don't need the fusion reactor after that. But okay, so that's what we're kind of looking at here. And let's take a look. I did set those. Yep, they're still going. It looks like that was beryllium, I think. We should be over a tantalite and a beryllium. Should be over like tantalite and beryllium. I don't know if we've gotten down to the tantalite yet, unless it's already, might have already gone through it all. Nope, I don't think so. I'm not sure if that's working. Beryllium's working. Tantalite doesn't seem to be working though. I'll have to go check that out. Because the niobium, let's see, so ZPM energy etch 16. We're just going for like the main thing. Copper, didn't I? I guess we should make that a recipe. I thought I did actually. I know I don't have enough in there. Can I bronze? I don't know if I need bronze. Uranium, I probably don't need uranium right now. I gotta throw another one on there. So we're short on the niobium. Alright, so I headed to Titan, and I did actually have the input bus was facing the wrong way, so I believe it was running and voiding everything. because it wasn't outputting into the ender chest. Thankfully, it hadn't reached down to the tantalite vein yet, so I don't think we actually voided any of that, but all like the small dust it was getting were being voided. But now we're getting tantalum, and hopefully, yeah, we're starting to get the niobium here. So, yeah, and I have it cooking up here. But this takes 10 minutes, I want to say. Yeah, 10 minutes for one niobium here, so yeah. I've been kind of looking at everything, and I don't think this is going to be too horrible. But we look at this. Most of this is not even that scary anymore. It used to be, but Cpm wires, not a problem. Circuits, not a problem. Dense europium, not a problem. These generators, Cpm might be, yeah, I don't know what they are, but if we look at this, I mean, this is probably going to be, I'm assuming europium. It's going to use a lot of quantum stars, but I've been getting up. This is actually not even that bad now that I'm looking at this. With the, like, that's not bad. Now this, on the other hand, the Ppic wafers, I need 48 of these. This is for the main controller, by the way, the fusion controller. So I'm only gonna have to do this one time, but it does need a fusion coil block. More niobium, but yeah, we can do that. We need 48 of these, so I need 48 stacks of indium gallium. And you get 3 per recipe. So, let's just do some quick math here before I wrap up the episode. We need 48 stacks, so 64. We need 3,072 divided by 3. We need about 1,000 indium to craft the fusion tier 2 thing. So, what I am thinking, I think it is time to really ramp up my UU matter production here, I think. So I can help with that at least, because, yeah, yeah, I think it's time we upgrade this to a LUV. I was debating whether to do a ZPM, but first of all, I think that's going to be too expensive, because we'll need the oh my goodness, what are they called? The field generator things. So I would need 2 of those, so that we'll hold off on that. But we'll get I think I'm gonna upgrade this to an LUV, and I think we need a couple more obliterators as well, producing scrap, because we're actually not even keeping up with the farm at this point. I have one set to burn saplings, and it's not even like, it's not even getting through them. So, yeah, I think that is definitely going to be, I need to do that. I was not gonna upgrade it, but I think we need to, let's do that. I think we need to upgrade that to do that, and we also need those things need Ppic. I think these are the ones that need, yeah, they need 10 sonarium each. So I need 480 sonarium. So that's another thing. What are those in, by the way? A ZPM chemical reactor? Alright, so I need a ZPM chemical reactor. I can upgrade this, right. That's not a problem. I don't, what are we at? We're at LUV, right? Yeah, okay, we can just upgrade that to ZPM. That is not a problem. So another thing, so we need a ZPM dynamo. Let's put it on, man, so many things. So I need, where did I put that? So what did I say? 480 Sonarium I'm going to have to get. I need a ZPM Dynamo hatch. For that, I need, what did I say? I need 1024 indium. So yeah, we got some things to work towards here. But why don't we, let's try to get this going. Something at least. The iridium neutron, we need 66 of these, so let's see if we can. Sounds like we're gonna need more tools. If this ever works. Are we stuck? I feel like we're stuck in a loop here. No. Beryllium. It may have the wrong beryllium set, because I have it set to smelt up that. Lots of tin, more graphite. Whew. Dense steel. I thought I had all this stuff set. Yeah, alright. So that one I'm going to have to work on as well. So I need more tin. Oh, all the things. Alright, so maybe it's time to ramp up my mining as well. Maybe get another miner built. Would like to get something going at least. Well, yeah, maybe not. Let's let's at least get something crafting up here before we call it a day. Here, let's get the ZPM Dynamo hatch to upgrade the chemical reactor. At least to get that going. So we can get that built. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we'll come back and we will continue progressing towards the Tier 2 fusion reactor. All right, thanks for watching and have a good one.